Well, well, well. Off a hot recording session. Let's continue. You guys know where we stand. We're trying to beat Lilith. We're run 2 runs deep with Lilith defeats. There were some poor choices made up before, but let's continue. Let's not let that settle us down. We can do great things with Lilith. I know we can. I know it's possible. She isn't the most difficult character. There's definitely other harder characters. Blood of the Martyr, right off the bat, this is a good run. We got a damage upgrade. That is one of the things we were begging for in past runs, was damage. So we've already got an increased damage. We tried to get weird with it last time. We absolutely succeeded in that regard, but we didn't succeed in actually beating the run. So let's try and change that around. We got 2 of clubs. That is going to double up our bombs. Do we want to double up our bombs this early? No, I don't feel like we need to. If we could get a surplus of bombs before using it, it's definitely going to help us out in the long run. So let's try and hold off. If we do see some tinted rocks, we may choose to use the 2 clubs just to boost up our health, boost up some spirit hearts. But I am in a positive mood now. We've had 2 bad runs. Hopefully that gets turned around and makes 1 really good run. We got the 8 club. We got a justice card. Justice card gives us some money. And we got a bomb, so it would be stupid of us to even use the 2 of clubs bomb as it currently stands. To get a better use out of it, we could use the bomb, then use the 2 of clubs. That's going to end up giving us 3 bombs as opposed to 2. And there's 2 shops here. So really it means that there's 1 shop and then 1 special room. So if we could end up getting another key, and look at that, the universe is already providing. We got money, so we could go to the shop, we could go to the weird room. Okay, so here's where we're at right now. We did get a Book of Revelation, so that's going to give us a spirit heart. We have this, so we know the other item is a shop. Do we want to go to the shop knowing we only have 9 cents? I don't think we do. I think we hold off and go to the shop on the next floor when we know we could get a little bit more money out of it. Now, I could use the Anarchist's Cookbook, try and find a secret room. Not necessarily what I want to do. Alright, Curse of the Blind. That means we don't know what items are, which kind of rough for us, but I mean, we'll probably just end up grabbing whatever item and hope that it doesn't end up screwing us. Alright, this room kind of sucks being such a small room, but we do have to avoid the poison creep, the green creep. Not really poison, it doesn't do damage over time like typical video game tropes do. And in fact, you know, poison's just kind of a weird concept in general in games. I guess that's the best way to just have a DPS over time and continuing damage. But I guess other status effects, like what's the difference between a poison and a burn? I think most games it'll have you do damage over time, but I guess maybe burns keep you from doing a particular action. I don't know. I'm not a video game creator, so it's a little tough for me to say. Now this is kind of a larger room, so we have a sun, so we could see where things are. We got chocolate milk. Okay, so this chocolate milk's okay. I don't know if this would be the item that I choose, but we got it now. We're stuck with it. I'm gonna... How do I want to do this? I'll use the sun card. We'll use the sun card just to see where everything is. We know where a boss is. We know where the shop is. So how chocolate milk works, it's just a charge shot. And you could also do a taps just to do a bunch of tiny shots for you. So if you want to kind of keep guys away, you could do that trick as well. So we will use a bomb here. That did give us a spirit heart, so we could hopefully see what the deal with the devil is. And we'll do a bunch of tiny shots. But I hate the fact that we got chocolate milk. It's not a bad item. There are uses for it. But as it currently stands, it's not great. Like when Monster is jumping to be able to charge up a shot, that's great. And we could get a bunch of tiny shots in there. And actually, we'll charge up 2. We'll get 2 going. And hopefully that'll be bombing him with a ton of shots here. So yeah, that kind of works out well. When you got multiple going, stream of tiny shots helps you out. You got a synth oil. So we got a damage increase. So we are getting damage upgrades. And a 2-heart deal with the devil is tempting. So I will take it. Little Brimstone. So we got Little Brimstone early on. But it is scary because we don't have any health. This is kind of what happened last time. I will use 2 of clubs. We'll use 2 of clubs just so we could get into the secret room. We got 2 charged up characters. So really I don't know, this is tough to say. Because we can't just hold one shot to charge Brimstone and keep him away. A nickel. So a nickel's fine. The fact that I held off to go to the shop and I can't even see what's at the shop is disappointing. And I kind of hate that room. So I'm just going to skip on and go to the next room. I'm going to skip the shop. I'm going to skip those rooms right there. Those spikes scare me, and that's just a long room to try and get around. So we'll just keep on keeping on, man. And for the first time as Lilith, we are ahead of pace for boss rush. So here, we have a Curse of Darkness. We don't really see Curse of Darkness a lot. Curse of Darkness doesn't really affect much. If it ever pops up, you could just kind of increase your screen gamma and make it look a lot better for you. In fact, I don't know how it's coming across on your guys' monitors or screens or phones or however you're watching these videos. But I think we just go to options. Gamma, just increase it to like maybe a 135. That might be a little bit better for you. I know it's definitely better for me. I know it's rough for me because it's hard for me to tell if any of these rocks look different than one another. So, pretty solid chance I'm going to miss out on a lot of the tinted rocks here. But I hope you'll forgive me. And that was a wonderful shot. It kind of homed in on me. I was really hoping that wasn't a bad trip. It wasn't. Could have been. Please kill these flies. Thank you. Alright, that was a ton of flies that were champion. There was a lot of champion flies there. Alright, we'll get this guy out. Thank you. And a sad onion. Dead onion. Toxic tears. So, one charged up dead onion is super good for us. And I really want a way to teleport out of that room because that could be a lot of bad items, but there could be some good items there. We have a golden key, so might as well open up everything. 2 of diamonds. We're going to double our money. Got the ladder. So I want to try and get as much money as possible before I double up. The ladder is good for us. We can't fly or anything. Ladder lets you go over 1 space gaps. So there are a lot of times where that's actually useful. Some people might be like, oh, that's not a big enough upgrade to affect the game. I tend to disagree. I feel like being able to cross little chasms like that tend to help you out a whole lot. Dead onions seems to be a great upgrade so far, especially with these charge tiers. Make them nice and strong. And it seems like anyone kind of in the range of the onion is getting damaged too. We do need to find some way to increase our health though. So we've been having a lot of glass cannon runs as Lilith. I don't know if that's necessarily her MO. Typically it's just, you know, she has more health because she starts out with 1 damage anyway. Or not 1 damage, 1 heart. Alright, so there's not really no way to get some more hearts. But here's what I'm going to do. We're going to do it. We're going to give it a shot. And hope we get some chest. Or not chest, spirit hearts. We got a speed upgrade. We got a bombs or key, so we traded 3 for 3. And we got some spirit hearts, so we are in the money here. This is great for us. We got 2 diamonds still. We got a couple spiders that are actually helping us. Those weren't bad spiders. So overall, these 3 red chests were fantastic for us. That's not usually the case, but this time it was. So that was great. I am more than happy, more than pleased with that. Let's check out the shop. I will take the ladder. I didn't use 2 diamonds. I don't want to talk about it. that was my whole thought process. I was like, oh, I'll have 30 coins and then I'll use it, I'll have the ladder, and then I'll also have the ability to donate money. And in all reality, I have 0 money now because 0 time. Well, I think it would probably give me 2 coins because that's just kind of how the 2 of whatever cards work. But it was a incorrect play, so to say. Maybe we could get a health upgrade. We absolutely got a health upgrade. That's kind of what we needed, and that's kind of what I wanted. Book of Belial is going to do us 0 good here. So I'm going to skip the Book of Belial, get these black hearts, and move on to the next floor. And kind of be happy as far as the setup we have currently. Because this setup's fantastic. Alright, so we're Curse the Blind, so we don't know what items are, I believe. You know, based on what happened last time, I'm going to see what we have here. That's scary, but we'll see what it is. Cursed Eye. I hate my life. God damn it. So, man, what out of all the things it could have been, that's the one item I did not want, and it was it. And I risked it, and I really lost that time. I'm just gonna harp about how bad that was for us. Ugh, man. Wonder if we just like do taps, if that's better. But if we just do taps, then we're missing out on our brimstone damage. So, yikes. Now, are we doing extra damage because of Cursed Eye? I don't know if Cursed Eye actually affects Lilith at all. I hope not. It might. I don't know. Cursed Eye may not even affect Lilith, and I may be going on about a tangent anyway. So we'll blow this up and get a ton of bombs. If we blow up anything else, there are no tinted rocks, so that doesn't help us. We need a longer ladder. That's like one of the times the ladder didn't help us, but, you know, you win some, you lose some. Alright, so we are building up some money again. Hopefully we could get back up to 15 cents before we have to spend some money, so we could use our 2 of diamonds usefully. And we are in the process of getting money. Funny enough, we're gaining money. We're making that bread. Are there any rocks over here that we want to blow up? I have not seen any so far. And it's going to be really upsetting when we find out that Curse Eye does take effect. No tinted rocks, but we do have a shop here. We don't know what's at the shop. That's kind of a bummer, not knowing what's at the shop. So I'm going to skip on that. We do know that there is a Spirit Heart there. But, you know, as far as health goes, this is one of the few times with Lilith that we've had enough health that I felt okay playing this game. We'll go right. We still have to go to our item room, you know. It couldn't really screw us over any worse than what it is right now. But maybe with this Cursed Eye, it is seeming to make the tiers a lot larger. What could it be? What could you be? You are Midas's Touch. That's interesting. If we could get, like, I don't know, maybe a unicorn stump, but even at that time, we wouldn't really want a unicorn stump. So we'll do Carrying Queen. Carrying Queen's fine, especially given the items that we have. Our tiers are perfect for Carrying Queen. Little Brim, the Onion Tears, great items. We don't know what this is. We'll take it. Mom's Pearl, range, and a luck up. Hopefully it's a Krampus fight. It is not a Krampus fight. So what do you take? Do you take... I think you take the 2-heart deal. The nail. So that sucks. I'll take the other one, Guppy's head. So we're partially the way to Guppy. I think we only have 1 Guppy item this time. It's hard to keep track after all the runs. Alright, first Necropolis. So we're kind of in the position again where we're spending all our health for upgrades. You know, maybe it's better if we don't, but, you know. I'm playing for keeps here, guys. I could do boring runs, but that's not what I want to do. I wish I would have got that key. Got the devil. I'm going to hold the 2 of diamonds, because we're going to make some use out of this 2 of diamonds card. I feel it. Alright, and we have to go around the other way for the money. And we are doing a fair amount of damage. We'll pop that there. I might blow that up just for the extra money. Okay. Just focus, focus, nice and slow. Easy does it. That's all it takes. Top left looked tinted to me. It was a rock of tinted, but no such luck. Or maybe it was. Maybe I just still can't tell. It's just really rough on me. All right, our eyeless ooze guys right here, just popping. Don't forget, we can just do little tiny pops there. We need to back some people away. And we really haven't been using our chests too much. We're doing a sizable amount of damage on our own, but say for bosses, we may want to use it. I do see that tinted rock. I'm not a fool. I see it there. It's a chest. So we gain an extra bomb out of all that. Oh, this is gonna suck. I hate this room. I always hate this room. Just let me stand right here. Okay, just kill them. Okay, thank you. Ah, that was rough. So there is not a good way to do this. Sometimes there is where you have to do the right tinted rock. But we'll pop that there. Pop on there. And the goat head. So guaranteed deal with the devil. It's fine. That's soy milk. No, is that spilt milk? That's not soy milk. I know that's not soy milk. Is it? That might be soy milk. Oh no, this works. No, it's just milk. So it's a follower. I was concerned that maybe it was soy milk, but I don't even know how soy milk and chocolate milk synergize. That would be a tough one. That may just be where you like tap it a whole lot. Alright, we got a ton of money, so we do have our money back, so we could use our 2 of diamonds, use it, like, get some use out of it. And these gravity tiers are kind of screwing me up right here. Come on, just kill the champion, thank you. Alright, so we do like the sack, so there is a proper way to do this. 2 of diamonds, get the sack. See what's in the sack. Money, key, and we'll donate some more money. That's fine. We'll leave it with about 5, I would guess. There we go. I'm happy with that. We donated some, did a good deed, and now we're on to win the game. But we're still low, incredibly low on health. Sucks that there weren't any spirit hearts to buy there. Oh, please stay away. Thank you. Spirit hearts would be great to buy. We are on Necropolis 1, so we will have a shop next floor as well. So we do want to save a little bit of money. We are going to get some more money. Down, left. Okay, you hit me. You got me. You're so good. I'm so bad. The Empress. Please something good. Spirit heart or a spirit heart. No spirit hearts. You know? I tried. I need maybe a health upgrade from our boss. A health upgrade would be wonderful. Alright, kill the heart. Kill the heart! Kill the body! Slay the heart, kill the body. There we go. Thank you. Goddamn. Oh, goddamn, the bloat. The bloat's just such a bad fight for us. Thank you. The fact that we do have a ton of familiars is helping us with this fight, even though the fight obviously sucks. And I thought I could sneak past him real quick. It's not the case. There's no sneaking past the bloat. We got a health upgrade, and we got a massive damage upgrade. That is a 4-point damage upgrade. What do we get out of here? Now, here's my thought. I got 1 Guppy item so far. I could get Guppy's tail. You grab Guppy's tail. I think you grab Guppy's tail. Now, here's my thought process behind Guppy's tail. There's going to be a lot more cursed chests. But cursed chests tend to have spirit hearts in them. And Guppy items, so we want the Guppies. Going for the Gupsters. And there we go. You know, it's already paying for itself. That absolutely did nothing to pay for itself, but we're in a better position than we were. And we have so much damage. You know, crushing enemies. We have a strength card here. One gray chest. If it was a red chest, I'd probably try and take it. Just to see what we were given. Secret room, maybe? Yes. Sick. Pop that. Pop this. Hopefully. A guppy item? I don't know. It's possible. Anything's possible. Thank you. Just some spiders. Not a guppy item, but the chance of the guppy made it valuable to me. The possibility of the gups. I'm trapped. Oh, good thing I have good damage. That would have been the death of me. It would have been the death of me, but it would be the downfall. Like the start of the spiral down. Oh, just one tier of destruction running across. And we got another familiar. I'm okay with this. Hopefully a black heart, maybe? Nope, just a skull head. Alright, so how do we play this? We will crush anyone who comes at us is the thing. The Isaac guys, they're so fast. They're quick. They're nimble. They're full of speed. And maybe on some speed? I don't know. You know, those illicit drugs. Gotta be stopped. Alright, we got money. Hopefully, fingers crossed on the shop. We haven't fought greed yet, but knock on wood. Hopefully we're not fighting greed this time either. Alright, so ladder, paying so many dividends. So we got the Empress, we got strength. So here's what I'm thinking. Strength could get us an actual item out of the deal with the devil. I'm gonna hold on to that. Oh, and we got an Eternal Heart. So we're doing pretty good. We're boosting on ahead here. Is that a secret room maybe? No. Possibility, but it wasn't. We just need one more guppy item, and then we're flying high. Actually, we're flying high right here. Ever since we got Magic Mush, we were flying high, but you know, it would be a continuation of our high flying acrobatics. We have missed out on boss rush, but not every run is about boss rush. All right, blast down there. All right, we have the shop here, and it's greed. I told you not to give me greed, game. I asked for it. I said specifically, let's not get greed. I knocked on wood. Actually, I knocked on a cloth that has wood underneath it. Maybe that was my downfall, is I didn't specifically knock on a piece of wood. And for that, I'm sorry. Alright, are we on the one makes you smaller train again? I remember that train. It's not a bad train to be on, but we do become incredibly tiny. Alright, we've been everywhere. So might as well take on the mom fight. That's fine. And it is Blue Mom, so it is the toughest of the moms. And right there, that was a Midas touch, but I didn't take any damage, I don't think. Which is really weird to happen. But I'm not going to question it. I'd prefer not to take damage. And I thank you incredibly. This is kind of rough in the fact that we need some health to survive and take a deal with the devil, especially if there's a guppy item. So we got health. Thank you for the health. Old bandage. We got health. And we got a guppy hairball. So we have guppy. We could also do strength. That will do strength. And we're guppy. We're flying. We're good. And do we take the Isaac? What does this do? I don't know. We'll take it. Because we're going to get a health upgrade anyway. So let's go. So we're strong. We're guppy. We have health. We're sitting pretty, friends. We just need guidance on where to go now. And we are making flies. It is possible to make flies with Lilith. They thought of everything in this game. You know, sometimes I think synergies are weird. Like it might forget on how to do specific things. Because we're not the ones actually shooting. It is our succubus, but our succubus is creating flies. This room's weird. There's a ton of... I hit the poop. Alright, what do we have? We have the sun. The sun's going to tell us exactly where to go. We have the Empress. We have the High Priestess. We'll do the Empress. I don't need any money. We could do a reroll. We could get silly and do some kind of reroll, but I'm going to skip out on that. What do we need a reroll here for? A reroll here doesn't really do us much, does it? Can I bomb this? Yeah, that doesn't do anything for us. I don't know why I would... There's no way you could just drop your item, I don't think, either. I don't know. Did we even use... I don't think we doubled up for the mom fight. I keep on forgetting that we have the ability to do more damage, double up our familiars. I'm just skipping on that ability. Sleeping on it. You know, so if I lose this fight, it's all my own fault. You know, sometimes you could blame random number generator, you could just blame, you know, just the odds, the odds gods. But no, this would be purely and fully my own fault. I'll take full blame. But we got Mr. Fred here. We will double up just to do it. Mr. Fred, pretty easy fight. I think this is the first time we've seen him. He stands pretty still. He just stays right in the center. He'll pop up. You don't want to kill his familiars because his familiars will chase after you. Alright, and we want to get that guy right there. And that's it. So this is going to be range and tiers upgrade. Give us some extra hearts. And we got another deal with the devil. But I think we pretty much got all what we want. We just have Krampus here. Krampus was a weird update. I remember when Krampus came out on the original game, it was like a Christmas update, I believe. And not a lot of people knew what was going on. It was just kind of like a secret update, and then you found him, and then it's like, hey, here's Krampus. You fight this random guy. It was weird. This game was incredibly weird before the mechanics were fully known because, you know, you didn't know how to get a deal with the devil, and I don't think I've ever... Well, maybe I've talked about deals with the devil before. You get deals with the devil, there's odds of getting the deals with the devil, and the odds go incredibly higher when you don't take a red heart damage during the floor or during a boss fight. So you always want to get kind of the spirit heart protection. And you could pretty much keep track of your odds of getting it if you look at the bottom left. There's that percentage. The first 100% right there, that's just my odds of spawning a deal with the devil room. The thing below it would be the deal with the angel gift. The angel blessing is what it's called, I believe. Alright, so now we just got to find out where the mom fight is. The heart, it lives. The chariot, I don't know what we'd prefer. We could give this guy money. Maybe he'll... I mean, we got time. We'll give him some money. A health upgrade could actually do us some pretty good wonders. Even a compass right there. So the compass is just going to let us know where all the main floors are. So that's going to help us find the mom fight, which it's to the right. Which specific way to the right? I don't know, but I'll figure it out. I guarantee it. Probably down here, and then the next precipice where it lets me go right would probably be the direction. I don't know what this room is. This is a double key room. A brown room with a gold line across it. What does that mean? It means just random items. Mom's bag of pills there. I don't particularly like getting a lot of pills right now, so I'm just going to skip that. I'm in a good spot, so we'll skip everything. We have a ton of money. So many cards. We got Justice. Chariot. Chariot's fine. Being able to protect ourselves from doing some damage or getting damaged is fine. Gives us about 5-10 seconds of invincibility. Enough time to do damage. And actually, I don't know if we get to attack while the chariot's going. Maybe we do. Or it might just be like a unicorn. Alright. And do we want to go through the spike room? I think we do. Yeah, it was definitely worth it. We gained health out of it. We got the deal with the devil. Fear shot's interesting. I don't know what that other thing is. You know, for one red heart, I'm willing to find out. 7 seals. Little Harbinger. So is that a familiar? That'd be sick. We just have a familiar with us. I could have taken the chariot to prevent damage there. I mean, didn't really find it necessary. So I guess we do get another familiar. So maybe it was worth it. Now it's a different familiar now. First it was the green one, now it's death. So he's just spawning different colored flies. And so maybe the flies do additional damage? I don't know. So that would look like an explosive fly, if I'm not mistaken. Which kind of scares me, especially if it's going to be blowing up next to me. I don't know. Those little flies, they're new to me. We have a couple chariot cards. All right, we got a couple maws here. So here's the question right here is, now we got white flies. I don't know what these flies do. They're not doing a whole lot of damage to that guy. I'll tell you what. Alright, so we got a ton of money. We're gonna fight It Lives. Big question is, do we fight Hush? I mean, we have damage to fight it. It's gonna be a rough fight, but we do have keys and money and the ability to buy stuff, which will also be huge for us. Let's see what... Oh, we're not gonna get any item from this. Goat head, baby. Yo, I don't think we could go to the Hush fight without getting sucked into this wormhole here. I don't want to risk it. You know, I'm just trying to get the Polaroid complete, and that's what we're just going to stick with. I was looking at it, I was like, maybe I could stick it in, but if I got stuck going into a Delirium fight at this point, we'd be completely screwed. So, yeah, that's a no for me, dog. They might try and make us go to the Delirium fight again. I would hate that. And in fact, I'd probably skip it because I'm trying just to... I have this set goal, and you're trying to ruin it for me. Let's see. 2 flies, 2 spirit hearts. Okay, so it was a positive floor for us. And the keeper tiers, they usually drop coins when you hit enemies, but the fact that we have the sack boy too, huge synergy there because it could drop sacks, and sacks are great. Sounds dirty. Don't take that out of context. Dirty sacks. You dirty sack boys. Don't really... What would that do? Does that do anything? Oh, no, just a bunch of small, tiny coin heads. Coin tiers. So we'll skip on that. And we'll go fight our boss here. We're almost there. So, I am more than confident that we're going to beat Isaac. We will double up our familiars and just crush Isaac. This feels good. This feels cathartic to finally be able to beat Isaac after having this struggle go on for 3 runs. 3 incredibly long runs. It's not like I died at the very beginning of the runs. Those runs, I try to tough it out. I try to make them last. I was trying to win with them because I've pulled some real winners out of some real losers before. And with that being said, we have gotten another piece of the Polaroid. We beat Isaac with Lilith. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. See ya.